got some mountains in the background too.
Hey guys, I'm with some good friends of ours that I met on the Appalachian Trail several years ago, Lotus and Ibeck. And here they are sitting in Colorado out of Silverton, and they're working today. She has to work from out in the woods, and looks like she's got a bad place to have to sit and work, doesn't it, to me? This is their home inside of there. They got a screened porch for the back overlooking the lake behind me that I'm going to show you as I turn around. Then I'm going to talk to them just a little bit. I know this view. I know you're saying, God, they're suffering today. This is $1 million view for no money. This is a free campground Lotus found a few years ago, really, about 3 years ago. I was up here last year and I couldn't get this spot, but he was lucky enough to get it. Okay, guys.
Take it from that side. Oh, you did?
You need to look and see.
Okay.
How long have you been here?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. What do you think about the view?
Like you said, it's $1 million view that changes all day long with the sun.
Ibeck, you're the lead writer for the Trek,
I am.
and you're hard at work today, doing research, I'm sure, getting ready to write another article.
Yep.
You're getting ready to do another hike, aren't you?
Yeah, the Wind River High Route.
Tell me about it.
It's 83 miles in the Wind River Range in Wyoming, mostly off trail and just kind of navigating from peak to peak and pass to pass with GPS and map and compass.
Now, also you're carrying an ice pack,
Yes.
so you've got to go through some ice fields.
We crossed the Knife Point Glacier, which gets pretty steep in places, so I'm taking one just in case.
Wow. We slack packed you when you hiked in 2018, 2018, and slack packed you from almost from Damascus all the way to Hot Springs. You were doing 30-mile days back then. And what do you remember about that?
I only remember doing one 30-mile day. I'll just say that.
I think it was more than one. I think I can go back and look at my records. I think it was more than one.
Maybe two.
I know it was out of Irwin,
Yeah.
because we took you and had a pizza in between that day. And then I think it was a 30 when you went into Boots Off. I'm pretty sure, 28 or 29. It was
Yeah.
close.
Yep.
And you was in a hammock.
I was in a hammock.
Now you're not hammocking now, right? Y'all got a tent.
Yeah, we mostly do the tents now.
Okay. And you've been training for the last few weeks. Y'all been going like 15, 20-mile days, some days, maybe a little less?
Some days, yeah, and then we do another trail that's shorter. It's about 9 miles round trip, but it's really, really steep.
Yeah, you said 1,000 feet in a mile?
Yeah.
2.5 miles or 1,000 feet a mile, which is why we do it, because it's steady, and it's all up. And when you get up, then it's all down. But it's beautiful, Columbine Lake.
Yeah, it goes to Columbine. You told me about that. And no cars can get there. You got to hike to see it.
That's it.
Guys, we've really enjoyed our time with you this year, I'm telling you for sure. And I know you've got a lot of great experiences in front of you. If somebody's watching us and just thinking and looking at what you're doing here, looking over a beautiful lake like this, what would you tell them if they're thinking about wanting to do this?
It's all about doing it.
Just doing
It's committing to doing it, because this whole scene is not that much money tied up, really. It's,
Right.
We bought the van used.
And also you can do it a lot cheaper and a lot easier than what we've done if you want to. It doesn't have
Right.
to be a whole elaborate thing. It can be pretty simple if you just want to be out here. You know, get your empty van and your blow-up mattress and go do it.
Right. We started in Toyota Sienna.
Yeah,
We spent 7 months on the road on a Toyota Sienna, getting a
a
feel.
little different than this.
Little different, you know. Now you couldn't stand up. It wasn't quite the expansiveness of it all, but it sure worked. And we had a once in a lifetime trip for there. That was a.
And you've got a Wii Boost
Right.
that you've introduced me to. I'm going to get one when I get home. And it helps you get enough service that you can create a hotspot.
Right.
And now you're both sitting here with laptops
Right.
with the view behind me is unbelievable.
Yes.
Hey guys, again, thank you for inviting us to be part of your setup here for the next couple of days.
And thank you, Mr. Jimmy, for all the things you do to help so many people out here make it a little better.
Well, we just enjoy it. Okay, guys, have a good day. Hey guys, if you're having half as good a day as we're having, you're having a great day.
My friend Stingray would call this trail Type 2 fun. Truly, these steep climbs can be extremely strenuous, especially with the effects of the thin air. The final 4 segments are rapidly approaching, and I would like to share some practical thoughts / personal observations. The trail is relatively short, 486 miles compared to the AT. So truly I should have trained harder, as there is not a lot of time to develop trail legs before the big climbs. 2. Cell service is very sketchy, in fact non-existent in most areas. Verizon is not as good as AT&T on this trail, opposite of the AT. I would highly recommend a Garmin satellite device. 3. Resupply towns are far from the trailheads. Fortunately, our dear friends Jimmy and I believe are here to help us, but many fellow hikers have to hitch from hard-to-reach trailheads for 10 miles or more. 4. Weather at altitude can be unpredictable and deadly. We have hiked in the blazing heat and have awakened to temperatures in the 30s. There is nothing scarier than to be above tree line and see ominous black clouds roll in with no place to take shelter as lightning strikes all around with hail and rain. This trail is so rewarding, offering some of the most beautiful views in the world. I just wanted to share some precautions, and I highly encourage everyone to come enjoy the magnificent Colorado Trail.